Yeah, great question. Because, well, first of all, I mean, to a lot of people would be, huh? Because it would be like, what are you even talking about? Civilizations on the new earth. Well, we do have a passage on this, actually several Old Testament passages, Isaiah 60 among them. But at the end of Revelation 21, it talks about the honor and glory of the nations will be brought into the New Jerusalems, and the nations will walk by its light, and the kings of the earth will bring their splendor into it. All of a sudden you're going, there's nations. People of every tribe, nation, and language that are in the present heaven, but physically resurrected people with all the different skin colors and all that. And how will they dress? And some people say, well, people will dress in robes, because the Bible talks about robes. Well, yeah, but that's what they wore. I mean, in other words, that's what the white robes. They would get them as clean as possible, and they would go to the big celebration dinner, and that's what they wore. So in another culture that doesn't wear robes, then you would think that probably those resurrected people, that tribe, nation, language, that they would probably wear what they wear. And those of you who have been to different parts of the world as we have, to be in different parts of Africa and to see the very colorful dress, and to have been in Cameroon and China and Egypt and the many places in the world over the years, what a delight that would be. But then what's behind this question, which I referred to in my Heaven book, is, well, there were believers in Egypt, no doubt, in the time of Joseph. Believers in God, the true God. Because do you think Joseph didn't tell anybody about Yahweh? About the true God who had revealed himself? Of course he did. I mean, the God of Abraham at that point, even he had not revealed his name yet, but the God of Abraham, who called him out. Joseph believed in God, and he was in the second most powerful position in Egypt. Do you think that he influenced people to believe in that one true God? I'm confident he did. So were there believers in even ancient Egypt? Some, or maybe not a large number. Okay, well then what about believers in Egypt today? All right, so of course there's lots of believers in Egypt today, and I've met a lot of people over there. Well, if we go to the Egypt part of the new earth, will it be the people from thousands of years ago who knew Christ or knew God at that time? And ultimately, obviously, all through Jesus, whether it was before he came into the world or not, it's through his work. Or will it be like people today with their civilization or their dress or whatever? And the answer could be, it could be any number of people. There could be parts of a country where there are people who lived thousands of years ago, people that lived hundreds of years ago, people that lived very recently before the return of Christ. We don't know what it's going to be like, but it's going to be great, for sure.